All right, so we are back. Every time we get talking about something super serious,
like killer shit. Man.
we get fucking shut down.
Yep.
Mysterious breakers blow. It's like there's somebody out there just fucking with us.
The gay frogs.
Because we're speaking the truth, man. We're speaking the truth. Now, somebody didn't see who it was. Somebody had commented like, "We got the man shut us down. How's it feel to be Alex Jones?" I couldn't agree with you more, man. Yeah. And let me tell you, it sucks. I really feel for Alex Jones right now to know that he could be silenced just by the flip of a switch, man. Just like us.
Yep. Well, I don't know who shut down his website or whatever.
We don't know the hackers that are doing it. Somebody sent a denial of service attack to his website.
No, I'm saying somebody did it.
Yeah.
But now, if there's the government that did that, all the way down to that, now that I would oppose, even for him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I'm saying, to me, to say that he shouldn't be pushed on mainstream platforms is not.
So did he get banned off iTunes?
I don't think he should.
So did he get banned off iTunes?
Yeah,
he's probably banned off everything.
Yes.
So the thing that I think is crazy is that the San Bernardino shooter, they had the iPhone, and then Apple, the government was like, hey, we need you guys to crack this phone.
Yeah.
And Apple's like, fuck no, we're not going to crack this phone because that opens up a big wormhole.
Right. I remember that.
So that's kind of like, really, you guys being a little, you know what I'm saying? You guys being a little.
To me, that's two different things.
You think so? How is that two different things? They actually kill people, but they're like, no, you can't.
No, I don't necessarily.
You can't have what's on this
I'm
phone.
not saying I don't necessarily disagree.
They were giving them the ability to crack all phones.
I'm saying
yes, but also it was that, and that was the big thing.
I think what they were
what
they objected to was that the government asked them to show them how to do it, and they said no, they'll do it themselves and then give you the phone once they cracked it open. And they weren't going to show them how to break into the phone.
Yeah,
I think that's what the argument was about at the time. But that's as I said. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think that Apple should take the phone and open it up,
and
then give it back to them and say, "Here." They shouldn't say, "No, we're not going to do that at all." I don't agree with that if that's what they did.
Yeah.
But I believe that the argument was about where they're not going to show the government how to break into the phone.
But they ended up.
They figured it out anyway.
They found some other company that could do it.
Right.
Yeah.
They figured out how to do it anyway.
Yeah.
So.
But they spent
kudos
thousands
to them.
of dollars.
They didn't need it.
Kudos to them though. They figured it out.
Right. But that's the point. Is they're going to figure it out anyway.
Right.
Same as how it shows. Like you're not telling them to shut up. You're just saying, look, I'm not going to turn on my podcast iPhone, and you're not going to be on there.
But he's still on the internet.
Right.
Still able to get to him.
Yes, but you got to find him.
Yeah, you got to find him.
Right.
But if you're an Alex Jones fan,
if he's on the main, no, but I'm saying if he's on the mainstream platform, that's where millions of people that don't know who he is go, oh look, what's this? And you're helping to propagate what he's doing, and that's the point that I think he belongs relegated to. Like you have to seek him out if you want to hear it.
What about Hydra? If you cut the head off the serpent on two were coming.
Well, we're already way past the line of blurring reality and fiction, all the way up to the president of the United States at this point.
What do you
mean? Like half of the right wing belief system is based upon total bullshit. That's easily disproven, and people still believe it. You got all these people running around believing QAnon, and shit like that. It's like that shit has become mainstream. That's the problem. It's like Kook said, there's too many uneducated dumbasses that you could easily bamboozle.
Oh, yeah.
Like
they
Ghost
take
fans.
advantage of
the Ghost fans.
Hey, Rebecca Bronner gave you a shout out.
Yes, hey, Bruce is back.
What's going on?
Yeah. Only for the night. So,
Soak him in.
Yeah. Joke's on you. Till we get shut down.
Again. Yeah.
I don't know. I said it's definitely a tricky situation. I agree with that.
That's what I call a sticky situation.
No, I'm saying like it is this blurry lines.
There's a whole lot of blurry lines anymore. It's crazy.
But that's what I mean.
There used to be thick.
Right. Used to be like, okay, this is real.
Yeah.
And this is not.
Yeah.
But
and now it's like you don't know what's real. What is it?
Now it's real. Yeah, exactly.
But do you think, as a society, we need those blurry lines?
No.
You don't think so?
No. I mean, to a certain extent, but once you get up to the point where, like, what's going on now? Like, that woman just put out a tape yesterday to basically...
Piss tape?
No.
Damn
yeah, I
it.
wish it was a piss tape. But basically proves that the president was willing to use his campaign money to pay off people to not
You talking about
talk.
Omarosa?
Yeah. She released a tape. There's a tape. It's Trump's daughter offering her a job for basically $15,000 a month to do nothing.
I'd take that.
But keep
Fuck
your
yeah.
mouth shut.
I'd do it.
No, but I'm saying it's totally illegal.
yeah.
What have you got, a slush fund paying people off?
You gotta sleep
Like,
with the president to get that
This is
money
the
though.
president of the United
Yeah.
States.
You gotta get pissed on by the
Now,
president.
at what point do you go,
Well, you
know,
gotta
hey,
piss on the
this
president.
is
You go.
I'd piss on the president. for
unacceptable.
that.
Like, even the lines of law and order are being blurred now.
Is that how he's so orange? He gets pissed on a lot?
Could be.
Activates that tanner.
Lots
yeah.
Lots of Gatorade.
A lot of ammonia.
But I'm saying, and then he's all like, fake news, this, fake. So
And
nobody
Alex Jones
knows
is
what's
fake
real.
news.
But you know what Omarosa said? She's like, as long as there's controversy, he loves it. Like, the only way to get...
feeds off of it.
He
Yeah.
feeds off
He's
that.
like, he's like a controversy vampire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Dead serious.
And that's why I voted for him, because I knew there'd be controversy. Honestly, can you say
It's
that
going to
they-
get interesting.
that there has not been a single day since he became elected president that you have not been entertained?
This has been the most entertaining White House since I've been alive.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily good.
It's not a good thing.
Dare I say, this was better than Bill Clinton getting a blowjob.
Yeah, and I vaguely remember that. This
Yeah.
is way better.
Pissing.
Way
Pissed
better.
on, yeah. Getting pissed
stakes
on is
have
way
been
more
raised.
kinkier than
And,
blowjobs.
and if that tape did come out, let's say the piss tape is real. Let's
I hope
say-
it's a poop tape,
let-
not a piss tape.
Unten man scheißen.
yeah.
let's just say he goes full on Chuck Berry, pisses in a hooker's mouth,
Farts
and
on chicks.
and farts in her mouth, right? Let's say he does that. There's a tape brought out. What difference does it make?
And then
What
William
difference
Dafoe's
does it make?
jacking off in the background.
Yeah, like that would be the best thing to watch. It would be on eFucked within 24 hours.
Yeah.
If
with
the
a cool
Russians-
soundtrack.
If the Russians have the tape, and that's the reason why it's not out, then everything's fucked.
You know what I was hoping? You know what I was
That's
hoping?
the problem.
Everything's fucked.
I was hoping during the
Everything's
Olympics.
already fucked.
Well, going with what he was saying.
Right.
I was hoping during the Olympics, somebody from Russia had the piss tape and played the piss tape on the jumbotron during the Olympics.
That would have been awesome.
Like how awesome
With
that
him,
would
with
have been.
him in the box.
Yeah.
Just sitting there
no,
watching
yeah.
it.
Now hold on a second. You know how a couple months ago, maybe even like close to a year ago, hold on, Daniel Weber, that's your buddy. ain't it?
Yeah.
That's
What's up,
it.
buddy?
Why can't the prez get a dump taken on his chest?
I know, right?
I agree.
Yeah.
The president should be able to let anybody want shit on his chest.
Defecate.
It isn't
Yeah.
a problem as
Yeah.
long as the Russians don't have the tape.
Yeah,
Right.
Exactly. yeah.
It's just somebody has it in their basement, then release that shit.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. Why not? I would.
Don't you think that it's odd, some of the things that have happened?
Well, yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, he keeps saying there's nothing to it, but then every time you turn around, it's like, dude, why are you bowing down and kissing this guy's ass? And why are you, like, not applying the sanctions that Congress telling you to apply? Why are you...
What's crazy to me
you
is
know,
that
why are you meeting one-on-one with nobody around? Like, that's never happened
Dutch
ever.
rudders, man. Come on.
what's crazy to me is like when all this stuff
Why are
first
you
started happening 2
revoking
years
security
ago,
clearances for people that
right? The line is drawn. He's like, "Hey, this is it. The line's here," and then it gets moved back.
Right.
And then it gets moved back.
Right.
And then it gets moved back.
Right.
And still, we're at a point where we're still just moving the line back before nothing's actually happening except we're saying, okay, okay, so I should have said that happened the way you said it happened.
Yeah.
But still, everything I'm saying is true.
Right. I love when he calls other people liars.
He called that one chick a dog.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, but he calls people liars
Yeah.
all the time. It's like, he's nothing but a liar. It's like, dude, everything you say is a lie. It's like, you lie 55 times a day. It's easily provable that you lied. And then now you're saying other people are lying? Like,
So based on the job
his balls
he's
are
done
huge.
so
Like
far,
Bill Hicks said, we need a wheelbarrow to wheel him around.
based on the job he's done so far, Bruce, do you think he will get reelected?
Just based on the
No.
job.
I
You
don't
don't-
think so.
Based on the job, no.
No. Now hold on.
Hold on.
Now, do you think he will be reelected if there was Russian collusion and they did rig the election, do you think he'll be reelected then?
No, because he won't be there.
Dude, if he does,
There's still a giant possibility that he doesn't
Another
make it.
4 years of this?
well, no, I don't think that would happen.
You
No,
don't think it
I'm
would?
saying
We wouldn't last another 4 years.
right.
Oh, yeah.
If he gets elected again too, he doesn't have to worry about getting reelected, so he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
No, not unless he changes the law.
right, exactly.
Gotta think
No,
about that.
No, but I'm saying he doesn't have to worry about getting
Yeah.
reelected again.
Yeah.
He can just do whatever he wants.
Right.
I
For
saw
4
a
years.
report today that
But there's still a
China.
chance he doesn't even make it. To
Hey, it's not China. It's China.
China has been doing like simulations
yes.
of
How
attacks
to
on
bomb,
America's
yeah.
American soldiers. So if Trump gets reelected, if he gets reelected, I think that's a sign of like for real the end.
It's just been a weird,
that's
just a
it.
weird thing.
Now, let
man.
me ask you this, Bruce. If in 2020 the time comes and he's up for election, and like the night before the election, he like all the polls are like he's down. No, he's not going to win. He's not going to win. The night before the election, he himself releases the piss tape on Twitter. Do you think the
Sad.
release of a piss tape
Yes.
would get him reelected?
Push
Yeah.
him over the top.
Yeah.
I'd vote for him just because.
He'd go back to the polling station like, I want to change my fucking vote right now.
I would. I'd show up an hour after they closed, like, no, look, I voted earlier. I made a mistake.
Yeah.
We're going Trump. Got to.
Yeah.
While I'm playing the piss tape on my cell phone, showing them, like, this is why I'm changing my vote.
I don't know. I've
What if
never
he's
seen
like-
anything like this.
Paisley
in my entire
Winterbottom said Bruce is in the house.
life.
In the house.
I've never
Paisley.
seen
That's a
anything
nice name.
like it in my entire life.
No.
Like I said, all the lines and boundaries and of things that were once unacceptable are now acceptable.
I really think that we're living in a time.
Like,
That
if you think about it, Trump,
30
Trump
years from now.
breaks every single thing that. But in the past, we've got people thrown out of office
Yeah.
or not elected. Like he's had affairs with hookers and porn stars. He paid them off, and he's fucking. He mocks handicapped people. He says racist shit. And no one cares. If anything, they love him even more. It's insane.
Because he's entertaining.
'Cause he's
It's like
entertaining.
it's
He's
brainwashed.
an entertainer, man. Just like Alex Jones. He's just an entertainer, man.
Yeah, but he has no business. He's the entertainer with the fucking nuclear code briefcase.
Has he used it, though?
No,
No, but he shouldn't have.
I bet he
because
doesn't
he
have
has
it.
a phone
Yeah.
Right.
that says "Do not push the button."
Yeah.
Right?
Wakanda forever.
It's crazy.
Who do you
I really think we were living in a time that 20 years from now, people are going to be pinpointing this.
It's like, yeah, the fall. Or like this is when the country really fell apart. Like, yeah. Like
For
this is
real.
when the whole thing came off the track.
No, well,
You know.
yeah, I mean, it happened before this,
Right, but I mean, like,
but this is the roller
No, but-
coaster going over the hump.
no, I was gonna say no. Before it was like the wheels breaking and shit.
Right.
Like Trump is like it just went all the way off the track and crashed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not coming back.
Now, let me ask you something, Bruce.
It's gonna be hard to come back from this.
Dude,
No, I mean it really is.
Let me ask you something.
We're losing a lot of prestige.
Who do you think is worse for the American people? Alex Jones or Donald Trump?
No, the problem is they're combined at the hip.
No.
That's what I'm saying. No, he used to go on there all the time.
Okay, hold on.
Alex Jones
Yeah.
had a
Oh, he
press
only went on.
pass.
Oh no, wait. He only went on his show once.
No, but that's the problem. Alex Jones had a press pass. Was at the White House.
Yeah, he had a White
Like,
House press pass.
That's fucked up. That's what I'm saying. Like
He's just trying to be a
at
legit
that point,
journalist,
No,
man.
at that point, Alex Jones is out of his. That's when you go, okay, now this is out of control. A guy like that shouldn't, and you're helping him be taken seriously by hosting him at the White House like he's a legitimate journalist.
Historically, I think you're right. But Alex Jones.
Should be like Art Bell and be on in the morning at 3 a.m,
Yes.
that late at night.
Yes.
where-
But that's how he
on
started. But that's how he
some
started.
AM station. No, I know, but the point is, all these other
The
companies,
legitimizing-
they said, oh, they're making a lot of money off of them, so they let him go.
Yeah.
And it became a monster of, that you can't control anymore.
The supposed legitimizing of Alex Jones was the problem.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Before then, he
was
is
just a
a
ranting in the corner.
WWE wrestler on the radio.
Yeah, yes,
His
exactly.
mouth of the South.
But
Yeah.
he's that. But
That's
his
who he's right.
People
legitimization-
start watching InfoWars like it was Fox News or something.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
And so it started
The
to become
crazies.
like, Yes, but there's still not everybody that likes Alex Jones is crazy.
Right.
It's like Joe Rogan. He fucking thinks he's entertaining
I
as
know.
fuck. We'll have him on the show.
I know.
And he'll like sit there basically like make
Yes.
faces like
I
he's
know.
making fun of him.
Yes.
But he loves the guy
I know.
and he has him on his show.
Because he's
Exactly.
entertaining.
Because he's entertaining.
He's entertaining.
Yeah. He'll make him say all kinds of controversial shit, and Joe Rogan's just like,
Yeah. Are we getting this?
you hearing this right now? Yeah. It's like,
We're rolling
Right, but if
now.
you're watching Joe Rogan, you know that's what it is. But
Yeah.
the people that watch Infowars, they're not. They're watching it like it's Fox News, and like they're soaking this in like it's real.
Because-
he's creating an alternate reality that's not even real.
Because Trump and the Russians together made him a legitimate voice.
Yeah, well, somebody giving him money. I don't know what the Russians have to do with Alex Jones.
I was just kidding. That was just a joke. But
All I know is
I've watched some InfoWars stuff, and it is
Dude,
just,
it's weird.
Just like
yeah, and he's
No,
just
wait.
like you say. He's like, and I'm putting stuff in the water and make the frogs gay. You're like,
Right.
what the fuck?
I'm
is
a
going
man.
on? Yeah.
I eat meat. I got testosterone. I fuck bitches. Smoke dope. That's what he does.
out of context, yes. But like if you watch some of like the regular, it's just like who's the Jewish Republican guy, the young guy, Ben Shapiro, or
About as high,
Crowder. Some of the stuff that
Right,
Alex
it's just
Jones
straight
does,
talk radio. This is a conservative viewpoint.
right?
Yeah, right.
And then you put Alex on, and he's like, "Oh, the frogs are gay." If it was on TV, PrisonPlanet.com, all that stuff.
Right, but then he's like, next up, candidate for president of the United States, Donald Trump. And Trump's on the show.
He was on WWE
No,
too.
I know, but I'm not.
He got stunnered, didn't
I know you
he?
keep bringing up WWE, but WWE is not saying, like,
Not
I know
anymore.
a secret plot where the
Hey, man, I saw
the
this-
Secretary of State is having children molested in a pizza
If
place.
they can work it into a cage match,
Yeah.
they absolutely would.
Chris,
You're probably right.
Chris Jericho all the time used to rip on Stephanie McMahon, who is like Vince McMahon's
No, but they're all
daughter.
part of the gig.
Exactly, but it was funny and it
No,
was
but
meant to
these
be
people
real.
that Alex Jones is talking about aren't part of the gig. They're just people. And he's like taking them and putting them in these fictional scenarios and creating.
He's putting them in the gig.
Yes.
Yeah.
No one asked for this gig. He's doing that to them. You know, is that free speech at that point when you start affecting other people's lives? I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Well, you gotta flip the script. If he was saying something good and
He was
affecting
just
them in
making
a
up some
positive
shit.
way,
They'd be like,
he's
fuck
still,
yeah.
he's still affecting their lives.
Yeah. May not be in a good way, but
Yeah.
And hey, and if you get targeted by Alex Jones and you get to sue him and make a couple $1,000,000, I mean
That's a positive thing too.
Yeah.
I wish Alex Jones
He's,
would
like,
try to
he's
say
helping
some
the
shit about
community.
me.
Yeah.
just play his shit on the air, man, and we'll get all his fans. Bruce would love that.
You know what?
No,
KYHPB.com.
Yeah.
it's one thing.
Slash
But that's what I'm
Infowars.
saying, though.
These guys are turning the frogs gay.
The problem is that the conversation has become so extreme, and the lines between reality and fiction have become so blurred that you can't even have a discussion anymore about, okay, I believe this and you believe that, and let's talk about the policy differences or the idea. Let's work out some kind of compromise. You can't
Right.
do that when people are just yelling at each other and going, gay front, or whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
It's not
But then you got
productive.
Maxine Waters doing the exact same thing.
It's not the exact same thing,
She would
but,
say go
but I
to-
don't agree with what she said.
She's
No.
like, if you see a bumper sticker over
No, it was more about when they kicked Sarah Sanders out of the chicken place. Everyone was talking about, oh, is that cool or not? The people went up to her and told her they didn't like her. And
She didn't get kicked
told her to
out.
leave.
They were at a crispy, so she fucking left.
Hey, do you
No,
think
what happened was one of the cooks said they didn't
The
like
ice
her.
cream machine was down. She was
And
fucking,
that-
I'm out of
that
here.
They didn't want to cook for her or something, and then the owner was like, went out to her and said, "Hey, the cook doesn't want to cook for you because they were LGBT or something."
But
Hold up.
they do go up and like play like a megaphone and play the siren noise
Yeah.
straight next to them, so that they can't even enjoy themselves while they're having.
No,
a
but I'm
bite to
saying
eat.
I don't believe in that. I don't.
Right.
I'm not advocating
So,
that.
so
But to me,
both
that's
sides
so hold
have
on.
bad
So-
people.
so
There's
you're-
bad
I'm not
people
saying
on
that,
both
but
sides. I'm quoting the president.
right,
now.
exactly.
Okay, okay.
Yes, very, very fine people on the other side.
So you think they shouldn't have been able to kick her out of the restaurant?
No, I believe they. If the owner doesn't want to serve you,
Right.
that's already been proven in the Supreme Court when the guy said he wouldn't bake the cake for the.
Even
gay
if it's like a
people.
The
chain
cake was an
restaurant.
artistic expression.
No, if you're
That
the
was
owner of
so-
the restaurant and you go, I don't like this
You
person,
can-
I
you
don't want
have-
to serve you.
you
You
have
have
the
the
right
right
to
to
refuse
refuse
service,
service.
yeah.
you can say no, I don't want
So
to.
what if there's no owner there? It's just manager, and it's like a chain restaurant. Who does that go to then?
Well, I mean, if the manager kicked him out, he's taking the chance he's going to get fired.
But
from his,
what I'm
from his
saying
company.
is, hold on, wait a minute. You're saying that she was going to get fresh chicken.
No, because once
Isn't
somebody
that shit already made?
once somebody starts saying, hey, the cook said he didn't like you, and it's probably best for you to leave. If you were like, no, I'm staying, you're pretty much gonna be eating balls chicken.
From under cheese.
I mean, you gotta think that they're gonna fuck up your shit.
Balls
Like, why would you even want to stay there?
The name of the episode. Balls chicken.
balls chicken. Yeah.
Do you think
What?
when she was walking out of that place all pissed off, she turned, looked at the manager, and says, "Fuck you, Eugene Simmons looking motherfucker."
I hope so.
That's what he would do.
That's exactly
Fuck
what
yes, I would do. And I'd be like, "Where's my fresh chicken? My fresh
Like, I don't want
balls
your
chicken."
goddamn chicken anyway.
Yeah.
Gene Simmons, motherfucker.
I was like, "Did you lick this with that fucking tongue, you bitch?"
No, but I'm saying, if you stay to eat after that, you're stupid.
Yeah.
Do you think we should have stayed that night at B-Dubs and just ate?
He wasn't gonna serve us anyways.
He was going to.
No, he wasn't.
What he was saying
He's
was,
like, "Y'all can get the fuck out."
Yeah,
That's what I
he was
heard.
basically saying we had to eat fast.
Yeah.
yeah, he was.
If we were gonna sit there.
Yeah, because he was expecting us. He said, "Are you guys going to be drinking?"
Right.
And you guys were like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Well, if you plan on drinking and like wanting to have a good time,
Right.
you may want to
You're
go
gonna
to
have a
the
good time
other
at
one
B-Dubs.
because we're going to be closing soon, and you won't be able to. You'll be able to drink longer and have a better time if you go somewhere else."
Right.
And that's when Dusty just flipped.
And he
the
was like,
switch.
"Fuck you!"
I was hungry, man.
motherfucker.
I mean, I may
Like,
be
we could have
skinny.
just ordered some wings and took
Yeah.
them out.
Yeah.
And it would have been no big deal.
I may be skinny, but I'm fucking hungry.
he was like,
and I
"God
wanted a
damn
damn
it."
beer.
Eugene Simmons, fuck.
Do you think they would have put balls on his chicken that night?
It's possible.
If he would have said Gene Simmons looking motherfucker. and
If you
then
go
stayed-
somewhere 15 minutes before closing, and the cooks have cleaned up the kitchen.
Oh, I
and
know
shit,
firsthand. You get,
And,
you
then,
get.
and then you're like, yeah, give me fucking 30 wings.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, these motherfucking assholes. And you're taking a 50-50 chance
Yeah.
that they're gonna do something to you.
You're getting garbage You're getting garbage bag or
Or
garbage
you're getting
can.
something, or
patties.
they'll
Yeah,
spit
yeah.
on your food,
Yeah.
or like, I don't know.
Yeah. You're getting that shit
I don't
pulled
have a
right
lot
off
of-
the top.
I don't have a lot of faith in people to not do,
Not in the food service.
Yeah.
Things
No
like
offense
that.
to anybody who works in food service, but I totally sympathize with you when somebody comes in 15 minutes to closing,
Oh yeah.
wanting to order food.
It's the worst when they want to sit down.
Oh yeah. That dude, you
You
just
ever in a
clean.
restaurant where like they're about to close and some assholes come in like 10 minutes before and they want to sit there like
Yeah. The
like
chair-
they came in at 6 o'clock,
Yeah.
like and have dinner and then sit there and talk and
Yeah.
shit like, and you're like, get the fuck out.
The chairs are up.
Yeah, like we're fucking trying
Yeah.
to close.
Yeah. They pull the chairs down, start sitting on. them.
Yeah. You're like, you
Table's
fucking
still
asshole.
wet.
Yeah,
fucking
totally
dicks.
sympathize with him, man. Like, I agree, but I think we should have stayed and ate that night at B-Dubs. That's all I'm saying.
We were
He
going
snapped,
to.
dude.
He did. He snapped like a twig
He's like,
and just went slick off on that fucking
Triggered.
dude.
I was.
he
triggered. I
was.
was
He
like,
didn't even like finish what he was saying.
Say what?
So he didn't even finish like what he was saying. As soon as he started to say like, "Oh well, we're about to close," and blah blah, he
Yeah.
fucking was like, "What?"
He's got a short fuse, man.
He's like, "Well, you want to go down? You might want to go down Fort Wright." Fuck you.
I was hungry, man.
I can vouch for him. He
He's
was
like, "Come
very
on, let's
hungry
go."
that
What?
That's why I ordered pizza for the show. Like, man, if I go anywhere to eat after the show, they're fucked.
You get grouchy and disservice.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a demanding like customer.
He is. I've seen him go off on people at Olive Garden, man. just for asking what.
We're not bringing the breadsticks fast enough.
Just asking, what do you want to drink, sir? Yeah. He was like, I'll have Pepsi. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. It's Coke, okay? Fuck, ask for Pepsi, bitch. You know what I want?
Go across the street.
Yeah.
Get one.
You know what? Correction. It's
I want
peach
to talk to
tea.
Samson.
Peach tea.
Yeah. It's not the lamest thing on the menu. It's peach tea.
It's
It's
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with my beer purse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You missed the beer purse last
Yeah.
week, Bruce.
What's the beer purse?
Go ahead, tell
Oh
us.
shit. So I got this bitch ass like lunchbox. It's my wife's, and it's like insulated. It's like soft, and it fits like a 6-pack of beer perfectly in it, and you can like zip it up. So
And
like,
it's like pink and flowery.
yeah, it's like
and all girly
yeah,
and stuff.
it's like pink and flowery and shit. I was like, well, I ain't got like one of the big hard coolers. I just got this, and I'll put it in here to keep my beer cold while I'm driving over. So like I get over here and I stick it in the fridge, and like right before we have the show, Jerry opens up the fridge and is like, what the fuck is this? I was like, what? It's my fucking cooler, dude. And he's like, it's all pink and girly. I'm like, yeah, it's my wife's. It's my fucking beer. It's my beer purse, man. Fuck
Beer
off.
purse. It's European.
I literally stood and
like, stared at
at it for like 5 minutes. With
I
the
brought
fridge
the
door
thing
open.
before. That's the thing I don't
I've
get.
never seen it
Yeah.
before, though.
Oh man.
It's got like plush velvet.
If it had plush velvet, that'd look nice. But it was like pink and gray and like a soft gray.
Yeah, it was
Not
a
like
heather.
50 Shades of
It was
Gray.
a heather gray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like
Like
totally like you'd
Have
see
you ever
a
seen
woman
that
who-
movie?
50 Shades?
Yeah.
I went and seen it in theaters by
Oh my
myself.
By yourself?
By myself.
Yeah, he Pee Wee Herman that shit.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
I was,
were you up in the dark corner?
No. I went like I watched the first one and the second one at home, and then I knew my wife was going to want to see it, so I was going to like surprise her and take her to see it. Well, come to find out, she'd already made plans, already had tickets, and I was like, well, fuck this. You know, I done watched the first one and the second one. So
Yeah, I got to find out how this shit turns out.
I find out how it ends.
I know how it ends. You come.
Yeah. 15 minutes in, I left.
Seconds or minutes?
Minutes.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen it. I just
Dude,
curious.
like it was a lot like the Twilight movies with sex in it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was like.
Just like cheese. Total cheese bag shit.
It was horrible. Absolutely horrible. I'd never watch them again. Never watch them again. Not even for like the sex. Like the sex wasn't even.
It wasn't
good.
even that good. No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Like
Isn't this supposed to be like bondage shit?
yeah.
But it's all like, you know.
It was like yeah, it was bondage, but I mean it didn't show nothing.
It was
There's
like
no-
Twilight.
There's
Yeah.
no anal full Nelson.
No, ain't no fun outside.
Didn't have no handful Nelsons.
No.
That's going in the intro. That's tonight. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it was literally Twilight. It was about a guy who didn't want to be loved, who ended up getting loved, or wanted, like I don't know, he
So
wanted
that's-
to be
so
loved.
that's
she
a
didn't
good
want to love
thing.
him. Something I don't know.
So that was like, they played that right. They're like, okay, this Twilight thing's going to come out in like 10 years. These chicks that read in Twilight, they read these Twilight books, and they're going to read these books, and they're going to be into this movie.
Yeah.
So they played that right, pretty much.
They really did.
Yeah, they pretty much played
Because
that
Lisa
right.
was in a Twilight,
Yeah.
and she was in a 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, the dude just didn't sparkle.
Yeah.
He's not stupid.
I think in one scene he did have some glitter lube.
Yeah,
That may have been rubbed all over his face in
Yeah.
checks.
Chexed.
Yeah, his chesticles.
comb it.
Yeah.
You're
Comb his chest.
comb
Glitter
his chest.
lube?
Yeah,
It was glitter lube, so he sparkled like the Twilight vampires.
glitter lube? Is there such a thing?
That's
That would
probably-
suck.
That would
Yeah.
suck.
How would she get that out, man? She'd be like douching for years to get
Oh,
that
yeah.
out. She'd be like 90, like, I'm still pissing that glitter.
Can't reuse
Turd
that
sparkling and shit.
That's the shiniest peanut I've ever seen.
Oh,
You're
man.
like, dude.
Like, damn, how much lube did you use?
Right.
I used the whole bottle.
Right, like,
You know,
whole jug.
you know the section of Michael's craft store? I bought all that. It's in your ass now.
Good thing is you could sell it back to Michael's Crafts
Yeah,
because you're the only person in town's got it.
yeah,
Sell that
Oh,
shit on
man.
Craigslist.
yeah. Poop out a turd and use it as a crayon, man.
Yeah, they actually make pills that you can take.
Hey,
What?
change of color.
That'll turn your turds gold colored.
Really?
It's like you take a pill. It's like a gel cap.
Why?
It's got like gold flakes in it.
Why?
In case you wanna-
Goldschlager turd, bro.
Yeah, in case you want to shit a golden turd, man.
I don't want to support a government that has pills that change the color of your turds. Turn the freaking turds gold.
They're turning the turds gold.
Hey, man.
The turds are going gold.
Wait. Best like fucking best shit stains in the undies ever, right there.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
gold
yeah.
streaks.
Yeah. Wait, what if you wipe your ass with your sock? Would it still be called gold toe?
Gold toe.
Yeah, wouldn't it be called like gold toe? Or is that like a sock company?
Wait a second.
Oh, I don't know. I was gonna say I got gold toes on my socks right now.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, that was like a horrible joke gone wrong.
I
So
know,
we can
like,
move
I'm like,
along.
what the fuck are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Crickets.
What the
Crickets.
fuck's a
I know.
gold
That
toe?
was like a dicks like this.
Yeah, it really was.
That was bad. Moving right along.
Yeah.
Celebrity deaths.
Oh yeah, man. We had some big ones. this
Urethra
week.
Franklin.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Don't fucking do that.
We're gonna kick
Bruce has got R-E-S-P-C-T.
Yeah. What are you talking about, dude? She's the greatest.
I
Hold on a
agree.
second.
I can't
Hold on
call
a
her
second.
urethra if I wanted to.
I'm gonna
Hey,
let you finish.
yeah.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah.
Beyonce had the best video of all time.
Right, exactly.
But yeah, Aretha Franklin. Did you guys see on Fox News they put up a picture of
Yeah, Patti LaBelle.
Patti LaBelle?
Yeah.
I saw Aretha Franklin.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was good stuff. Man.
That says in Fox News. What was that? Do they all look alike, right? I'm sorry, it was confusing.
What are we talking about here? What are we really talking about?
But yeah, she was. How old was she? Like
76.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously, if you don't know who Aretha Franklin is, she is the R-E-S-P-C-T. Find out what it means.
If you don't know who she
Suck it
is,
to me, suck it to me,
you
suck
probably
it to me,
suck as a human being.
Dusty,
Or you're very, very
Dusty
young.
probably didn't know.
Very
I think
young.
she is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I take that back.
Most
Dusty
people know from their parents or their grandparents,
Mhm.
probably.
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
You know.
But I mean, I didn't think she was like phenomenal. Or
Yeah.
anything.
What?
Like, I didn't have a straight hard on for her.
No, I didn't. Like, it's an old celebrity, man. You know.
Is it? Is
Dude,
she,
you just listen to her sing, dude.
Well,
I've
yeah.
listened to her sing.
I've listened to her sing. She sang the national anthem at
It's
WrestleMania
amazing.
3.
And it was about 14
seen
minutes
it.
long.
Yeah.
That was my thing with her is that like
She'd draw it out.
now,
Yeah.
well, like, and especially in her later years, you hired Aretha Franklin. Get ready,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it was like, oh,
I don't think
She's putting the shit into it, man.
yeah, man.
like, she sounded just like that.
It's
She
not
did,
just like
man.
Like a cow dying.
I don't think she was that great. I don't think she was that great
They
at her later
sounded better
age.
than that.
Well, she was great. I mean, she definitely like
You know, when you sound like when you're 70.
Fucking awesome. Fuck you, Bruce.
like if I'm putting on my shoes
Yeah.
and I'm putting on my pants and I'm putting on my gown, and I'm walking out there.
Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers gonna hear me
With the
sing.
ass hanging out.
Yeah.
Gotta have the ass hanging out.
I mean, she really like took advantage of her screen time at the end, or in her later years or whatever.
Yeah.
But that doesn't take away from her talent.
No.
Yeah.
She was still great.
Still very talented.
But
Still
like,
a great singer.
she'd make the
Just not my cup of tea.
4-minute
She better than
Pledge of
Ghost.
I was gonna say.
allegiance.
I was gonna say, in my opinion, she
Like,
should have been the singer from Ghost.
Like,
a little bit better.
Oh,
she
shit.
That's what I said. She
Yeah.
better than Ghost.
Yeah.
Savior of the universe.
Same as Freddie, man. No one,
Yeah,
can, no one
Freddie.
can be Freddie.
Yeah.
Freddie
No
Mercury.
one will ever be Freddie.
Yeah.
He's like one of those talents of once in a lifetime. Like
Yeah.
no one will ever be like that. You know.
Like Bill Clinton.
Yeah, Bill.
Like Donald
Bill
Trump.
did his thing. I mean,
Hey, he legitly got.
well,
a
yeah,
blowjob
listen,
in the
women
White
he
House.
fucked wasn't that impressive. It's like, oh, these chicks are
Because
not
he was
good
busy
looking.
doing a job. He didn't have time to go to a porn star.
Hey, she wasn't a celebrity. She was some 80s
No, I'm
shit.
saying there's other chicks that,
Oh,
that
yeah.
they said he fucked too, and none of them really good looking.
Oh, like some
Say like Arnold.
12-year-old girl
Monica
on a plane.
Lewinsky was actually the best looking one of all of them.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's like the other one's like, well,
Arnold.
really?
Arnold too. Busy guys don't
Yeah,
have time.
Arnold would bang the chick who was
Cleaning the house,
less
his
better looking
housekeeper.
than his wife.
Because he was busy.
Right, but I'm saying she was not hotter than his wife.
Right.
It was all opportunity.
Yes, like
Opportunity.
oh, the puss right there, you know. I like the way she bends over when she's making that bed.
She was
you know.
like,
I've been watching this for a couple years now.
Mr. Schwarzenegger.
Right.
Would you like for me to give you turn down
Schwarzenegger's story reminded me of Down and Out in Beverly Hills. It was the same scenario
Yeah.
where like Richard Dreyfuss is married to Bette Midler, but he's
Yeah.
fucking the Mexican maid.
He's like, fuck me if you want to live.
Right, it's the same scenario. He's bored. She's there. You know, like
Come for me if you want to live.
Yeah, yeah.
he's Arnold. So you know, I'm sure she's like throwing it at him. And then after a while, he was like, all right, I guess.
I mean, that shit like that's bound to happen, man. You know.
Hey man, if I had a
People-
hot
But I
maid,
never understood that when like it'd be different if she was better looking. Like his housekeeper was Yvette Garcia, you know, and you go, all right, she's married to Maria Shriver, but that's Yvette Garcia. I can see how he
Did
could
that-
be
did that
tempted
dude-
and fuck her.
But see,
you know.
he's smart. He's like, if you fucking get Nat Garcia, she's gonna write a book. There's gonna be documentaries. Yeah.
she made money. Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying?
Did
Yeah.
that dude really break out with Yvette Garcia? To
Yeah.
play Call of
Yes,
Duty?
to play
So you
Call
play
of
Call of
Duty.
Duty?
Yeah.
That dude's fucking idiot.
I bet
Yeah, that's what I
Activision-
said. The guy's
Yeah.
dumb as fuck.
Activision
Yeah.
like sent him a letter like,
Yeah.
dude,
Please stop
What?
playing Call of Duty.
fuck
You're
are you
banned.
please,
You're banned.
You're banned.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna fucking Alex Jones your ass.
It would have
Done.
been. It would
Thanks
have
for the
been
publicity,
awesome.
but we don't need that.
Yeah.
Please go fuck your
What
girlfriend.
an idiot, dude.
It would have been awesome if the following week he did get banned from
Yeah.
Call of Duty. How awesome was
Fast
If,
that?
news
if even
stories.
they were like, "Wow, you're stupid.
Yeah.
You're
It's like-
fucking banned."
We can't have this kind of bullshit
Yeah, exactly.
going on. Like,
We don't trust you for one.
Right.
Yeah.
we don't like your kind.
He got fired.
Stupid people.
Yes, you're way too stupid for this job.
Oh,
Dude.
before we get
What is he
sidetracked,
doing?
He's an idiot.
we got to give fucks for Aretha Franklin.
Urethra Franklin.
I'm going 4.
4.
Four.
No, I take that back. Since she sang the national anthem at WrestleMania 3, I'm going to give her 3.
That's terrible.
I'll give her. I'll give her 5. Be nice.
Solid 6.
Solid 6.
Solid.
I was thinking you were gonna start singing like.
We got 14,
Ooh.
Bruce.
She got
What-
9.
You're going 9.
Whoa.
You almost cried.
Damn. She
I
got.
did.
You got like a
Really?
piss tape of her or something.
did.
He wasn't walking on sunshine.
It wasn't sudden, so I had a chance to process it before.
Wasn't that Aretha
That's
Franklin?
true.
I don't. Was
Because
that?
it was a couple days. It
Was
was
it
like,
come
oh,
out
she's
Diana
ill,
Ross?
and
I
then it
don't
was
know.
like she's in hospice. Then it was like, okay, she's going. Then it was like, oh, her family's coming by there to
Who
visit her.
sang Walking on Sunshine? I need to know.
Oh,
So wait, so that was a 23.
that's a one-hit
So now-
wonder.
I'm walking on sunshine.
Wow.
It made me feel good.
Isn't that like
I don't remember the name of
Isn't
it.
that from the Tally episode? When he's like, I'm high as shit. He's like, feels
Yes.
like I'm walking on sunshine.
Yeah, when he huffs the computer dust.
Oh,
Yeah,
Toby's
that's
that shit.
He's like, you must have a lot of computers. Fuck you, it's legal.
That's Katrina and the Waves. It's not
Yes,
Aretha
Katrina and the
Franklin.
Waves.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
Fuck you. It's legal.
Yeah, I was gonna say she didn't fucking sing that.
Now,
My bad.
now is this
It's like an '80s pop song.
is this fake news? I also heard that like as Aretha Franklin was like dying in the hospital, like cops were like swarming around her for some reason.
No, I don't know. I didn't hear that.
I don't know.
Would she like pull a gun on him or something?
I have no idea.
Whoa, whoa.
They
I
said-
know.
I
Did
heard-
you see the
hold on, hold on.
the
I heard-
Georgia
I-
cops though?
Hold on. I heard the reason why the cops were surrounding her. She fit the description of somebody who carjacked somebody earlier that day, and they were just doing some follow-up police routine.
Are you being
police
dead
work.
serious?
No.
That's what I thought.
No, he's full of shit. But the police did tase the 87-year-old woman.
PrisonPlanet.tv.
Oh,
For more news just like this, visit kyhbb.com.
Right, right.
Oh, Dusty had a
In Georgia,
headphone unplug on him.
there's an old woman that would go out and cut dandelion greens. And she was cutting dandelion greens. For some reason, the police came, and they were yelling at her, and she didn't speak English. She had a knife. They told her to drop the knife, but don't speak English. So she didn't drop the knife, so they tased her. She's 87
she's
years
picking
old.
greens, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, what did she speak?
I don't know, she's like Eastern. She's some kind of European. Looked
Wall.
like to me, like a gypsy.
Wall in the sky.
Wall. That's like, that's answered everything. Wall.
She was a gypsy.
Yeah. I mean, she looked like that.
But she like,
Like
had,
She's like
like
a European
like a-
lady.
like a
You know, had the
fortune teller?
head scarf on and
that's what I was
shit.
thinking. She had like belly like shit on and like
No.
jangling around.
You think the cops that tased her are going to like slowly wither away to nothing?
Thinner.
Right?
Yeah.
She cursed him on the way down.
Thinner.
Like juicer full of like electricity. Never mind.
I don't
Good
know.
stuff, man.
The cops are out of control, man.
cops are.
Here,
out of
I
control.
saw the story here. They tased the 11-year-old girl at Kroger's.
Yeah. Trump
Yeah.
land.
Man, if you're scared of an 11-year-old girl, you probably shouldn't.
She was stealing shit, man.
She must have been talking all kinds of shit to get paid.
That's like she's a wild child.
Yeah. Like them cops were like, shut the fuck up.
Like, hold on a second, sweetheart. I got
Yeah.
something for you. Here. Hold on. Just,
Yeah. It was like the scene from Jurassic Park, the second one. He's like, "Oh, you got no way to fear a man." And he's like, Psst. He's like shocked him. He's like, "Now he does." Just like, bam, just zapped her ass.
I'd have liked to
Clever
see the
girl.
tape of that one, honestly.
Yeah. What?
The-
Zapping her.
The 11-year-old getting zapped.
I would have like she's like running around, and also he just shoots her with it, and she just falls over.
Just,
That's my favorite video is watching people get hit.
You
With it,
said
and they
you-
just fall
while they're
over.
running?
Wasn't that
Yeah.
you that
That's
showed
the
me
best.
the YouTube video?
What where that chick was like?
The
in
girl started the fight
Yeah.
in the like
Security
shopping center
yeah,
fight,
yeah.
and the guy like just finally
He hits her twice.
right. She's like,
Just falls over, dude.
she's all talking shit,
Yeah.
and then she
That's
just
Duke.
she just freezes up.
Now,
But then see, when you watch that tape, you're like,
She deserved it.
yeah, like she wasn't gonna stop
Because he
man.
warned her. She kept hitting
And she
him.
wasn't 12
Everything.
years old either. She was a grown ass woman.
Yeah.
There was one in was it Colorado, the woman outside a club, or her boyfriend was getting kicked out of a club and she wouldn't stop, and a police officer was like, "Look, don't make me drop you to the ground. Don't make me drop you to the ground." She kept going and going, and then he like took her arm and her shoulder and just like face
rock bottom.
Oh
her.
yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
That was a good one.
That was
I
a
But it was like
watching that
right
one,
on
too.
her face too.
Yeah.
Like he busted her face good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That
hey,
was
did she deserve it?
I mean, if you're told,
Yeah.
yeah.
you
I don't know if anybody deserves to have their face busted.
If you get warned, man, don't touch that hot stove. You'll burn your hand.
Right.
Don't touch that hot stove. You're gonna burn
You
your
can put her
hand.
down without smashing her face into the pavement.
I don't know.
But she was, the crazy thing is she was on heels too, so
Yeah.
it was just like thump, just like she went down like that.
like a
Look,
sack of
her-
potatoes.
her
She's
legs,
probably drunk too.
her
Yeah.
legs
So it
went
wasn't hard to
above
just
her
judo
head
her over
on
like,
the way
"Phew!"
down.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
legit got rock bottom.
Yeah.
It was brutal.
Speaking of rock bottoms and wrestling moves, we have another celebrity death here.
They had Jim the Anvil
Jim the
Neidhart.
Anvil
Yeah.
Neidhart.
I
yeah.
remember watching him as a kid.
Yeah, he's been around for a long time.
It was the Heart. What was it called? Like the Heart. It
The
was
Heart
with
Foundation.
Yeah, the Heart Foundation. That's what
Yeah,
it's called.
he,
Yeah.
Him
Bret,
and Bret Hart.
Bret Hart.
Yeah,
that
it
was
was,
his
yeah, right.
brother-in-law. Yeah,
Yeah, they were the tag team champions.
they were. They were.
Who wasn't the tag team
Right.
champions?
That tag team belts
Yeah.
fucking was every other week
Yeah.
somebody else had it.
Yeah.
And,
Still that way.
And still, no, I was gonna say, and still, wrestling was better then than it is now.
Oh
I
yeah.
haven't watched wrestling in so long.
Do you remember?
I couldn't even compare it because I don't watch it.
Shawn
I haven't watched the
Michaels?
modern version.
when they were the Rock and Rollers, Shawn Michaels and his
No, the Rockers.
the Rockers.
Yeah.
Yeah, him
sorry.
and Marty Jannetty.
Yeah.
And they were at the butcher shop.
They got
Yeah.
thrown through the window.
Yeah.
He super kicked Marty Jannetty through the glass.
Yeah. It was
But-
like legit, though, wasn't it?
No, it was staged, but
It was-
kayfabe, people thought it was real.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what it was. They thought it was
And
real.
it was
Yeah.
the butcher shop.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I mean, like, it couldn't be any more like
Oh
if you
no,
go
it
back
wasn't the butcher shop. It was Brutus the Barber Beef
It was
Kid.
gonna say his
It
barber.
was the
wasn't
barber shop.
the
Yeah.
barber. Thank you,
Yeah.
the barber shop. Thank you.
Yeah, but see, that's again.
Yeah.
That's a fictional play.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they got in a fight at Piper's Pit. You know, you're
Yeah.
like, well, no shit. That's what it's for. You know, like
It was. Yeah, you go back and watch.
so
it,
you
can-
don't go, okay, this is real, like you would
But
Alex
back
Jones.
in the day, I don't know, because I
Back in the day, you were 12.
Let's say you're a
and you were
kid.
like, oh my God, this is real.
So what you're saying is, if Alex Jones targeted children, it'd be all right.
No, because
he's not doing politics.
right, there's that, and what you're watching is a feud between two fictional people. You know, it's not like
It's
they're,
a
it's like
closed-
they're encouraging you to. You got to go and save Elizabeth from Randy Macho Man Savage. You know, like you got to. You got to get off your couch,
Well, hold on.
and you got to save him. You know,
Hold on.
save her.
You can't save Elizabeth from Macho Man. She was his wife.
No, but you know what I'm saying. let's say that was the scenario.
I know.
Domestic violence exists, all right?
No,
Not in
especially
World
in the wrestling.
Yeah, but-
Especially in world
Out
wrestling.
of the scene.
Oh yeah.
Not in house.
But
Brother.
I'm just using that as an example.
I know what you're
Let's say that was the script, and they were like, Macho Man has got Elizabeth locked up in his house, and you gotta save her. You gotta save her. You gotta get off your couch and save her. Here's the address. You know, and And they encourage crazy people to go there and try to save her. Now, to me, that's
a good point.
That's when you're like, okay, now they're crossing the line. You know, it's not entertainment anymore. There's something else.
I bet you there is a storyline that's somewhat close to that. But you have a good point.
Not when they're involving the public to interject themselves in it.
But I bet it's probably crazy, but there probably is something close to that.
Right, but the difference is they would have The Rock or somebody go over there and save her.
Yeah.
And like, so
Right.
it's like you're watching a TV show.
But
and like, okay, Macho Man's going crazy and he's got her locked up, and then The Rock shows up and, you know, what are you doing? And they fight, and then he
But
saves
Hulk
her.
Hogan did tell kids to eat their vitamins and say their prayers, and then he joined the NWO.
Now he's like, fuck bitches and drink beer.
Remember what I said about vitamins earlier? It's all bullshit.
Steroids and pussy.
Right.
Vitamins did this to me.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what his life was.
You put steroids and pussy?
Yeah.
Back to the reason we're
Steroids
talking
and
wrestling
pussy and
here.
sex tapes.
Piss tapes, maybe.
Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
Yes.
Who remembers him in this room?
I do.
I do. Dusty, do you remember?
Yeah,
him?
I do.
You
I
do?
vaguely do. Yeah.
I do too. He was big when I was a kid when I watched the wrestling.
He was big in the late '80s, early '90s. Teamed with Bret Hart, won the tag team
That was
championships.
early '80s.
Well, it was
'Cause
like mid to late '80s.
I stopped watching
I don't
wrestling
think he started
around
till like
that.
'83.
Like I was like 14, maybe, 13. I stopped watching it altogether. So, and then he was around before that. He was around at that time. I still watched it
Right.
when he was wrestling. That was like the very end of.
Your viewing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Now,
Like you said, Brutus the Barber and shit.
Now, while he's, I hate to say it, Jim the Anvil Neidhart is not on the same level as someone as like a Hulk Hogan,
No.
or a Rock, or a Stone Cold, or anything.
No, he's like a secondary actor.
Roddy
yeah, he's
Piper.
like a secondary,
Like a
he's
character
B-list.
actor in movies. He's not the star.
Yeah,
But he's been in a lot of movies.
he's that stunt man that does a lot of action movies where he gets killed in like the first action sequence or something. But he's in like all of them. You know what I'm saying?
This makes me think of a good question, but
Okay.
finish what you were saying.
No, I'm done. Go ahead.
Well, do you want to give him fucks and
Yeah, we can do.
let's do
Anvil
that, and
fucks.
then I have a question for you.
I'm gonna have to give him more than Aretha Franklin.
What?
Yeah.
I won't go there, Bruce. That's the
I know
host.
that's disrespectful as fuck.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go $6 for Jim the Anvil, for sure. $6. Just because I grew up watching him, you know. Who's next?
I'd give him like 3.
3. All right, we're at 9. Bruce,
Give him a 4.
4. All right.
Because I did watch him.
We got 13.
I'm gonna give 1 because I don't know who the fuck he is.
He didn't.
What?
He didn't move,
I don't know who he is.
He didn't
Really?
move the needle.
You don't know who Jim the Anvil Neidhart is?
Off the top of my head, no. And
Really?
I know,
he had like the pointy goatee and stuff.
I mean, I could look him
Looked
up.
like a fat big boss man. All right, whatever. 14.
All right.
boss.
What's your
14
question, bro?
bucks. Yeah.
Okay, in your recent memory,
Okay.
which wrestler's death holds the highest fucks given in your mind?
Like how
Like,
many?
which
how many
one
years
affected
back?
you the
Are we
most?
talking like from
In
like,
your life, in
my lifetime?
Yeah.
Which wrestler affected me the most?
their death.
Their death.
I mean, I got one that's pretty. Just off the top of it, not like it didn't
I got
affect me.
2,
Just the
but-
fact that
Yeah.
it was crazy.
Yeah, the fact that it like when this happened, it was fucking weird. The Ultimate Warrior,
Yeah.
because he accepted his Hall of Fame induction, and then he went on like Monday Night Raw, and was like gave like this incredible motivational speech,
And bounced.
and bounced, and then literally like days later he just died.
Yeah.
Like you hadn't heard from him in fucking I don't know 20 years. Gets inducted into the Hall of Fame. Goes on Monday Night Raw. Gave a motivational speech, and then just he died.
died.
Swan song.
Yeah. Like that was it.
Dusty B.
Just the craziness, like the crazy factor is just Chris Benoit. It didn't like
Yeah.
affect me like I was saying. It was just, kind of because I was like, man, like 3 months before he did it, he was
Dude,
actually
I remember
he was
practicing
wrestling.
the Texas Cloverleaf all the time. Wasn't that his thing?
the
No, that was
cross
Dean
face,
Malenko.
crippler
Yeah.
crossface was his.
The crossface
Yeah.
crippler
Okay,
crossface.
I'm gonna take
Yeah.
it back because Dean Malenko was the one that
Yeah.
But Chris Benoit, that one was fucked
That was just
up.
weird.
Fucked
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
A lot of steroids involved.
Well, you know, the crazy
crazy.
thing is they did a bunch of stuff on him. They said if you know
It was
he-
CTE
he-
that
it was
did it?
CTE that did it. It
I
was
believe
mostly
it.
CTE than anything. Yeah.
Was that
believe
concussion?
Yeah, from like
Trauma?
a bunch of like blows
Head
and trauma to
trauma
the
and
head.
stuff, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that's fucked up.
What,
Mush brain, really.
Yeah.
yeah.
what about you, Bruce? What wrestler's death affected you the most?
None of them.
None of them?
He's just a
Really?
cold-hearted bastard.
Yeah.
I mean, Andre the Giant was sad
That's
because
fair.
just because
Yeah.
he was
Fair to
he
say.
was like a cultural icon.
What,
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, you know, he had crossed over. He was the first, I think, wrestler
no,
to. Like,
Hulk
No,
Hogan.
Hulk Hogan was first.
Hulk Hogan. He body slammed him in WrestleMania 3. I seen it.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't mean that. I mean to cross over out of wrestling and become like a cultural.
Oh,
icon.
he did the
When did
movie.
No-
He
Yeah.
was in the Princess
Princess
Bride and
Bride,
some
yeah.
other movie.
When did No Holds Barred come out?
87, 88.
Was
something
that
like
before or after?
I
Princess Bride?
I just think that in my mind, growing up, he was the first wrestler to transcend that
yeah.
and become something else.
And he seemed much more genuine in his acting and in his character
Right.
than anything Hulk Hogan ever did.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm just saying, like, he became a cultural icon more than just, oh, that guy's a wrestler.
Yeah.
You said Andre
Yeah.
the Giant, everybody knew who he was. You know, even people that didn't watch wrestling.
Mhm.
Like, oh, yeah, that's the big giant guy, you know.
Yeah.
So it was kind of sad when he died.
Yeah.
He was a gentle giant.
Right.
Gentle
But as
giant.
far as, like, oh, who did you like when you was watching wrestling and they died and you were like, oh, that sucks that guy died. But it's just a Macho Man Savage, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the way he died too is crazy. Wasn't he driving and he had a heart attack or something like
Yeah, he had a
that?
heart attack while he was driving
Yeah.
and crashed his car or something.
Mhm.
But,
What about you, Chubbs? What
Yeah,
wrestler's
that's what I
death
was gonna say.
affected you?
but I definitely
Roddy
watched him.
Piper.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, no, yeah, Roddy
Roddy Piper.
Piper's another one. Same thing. But
Yeah.
he transcended that.
I remember watching him growing up and being like, this dude's awesome. Like his
Did he really?
intensity.
I remember, like,
He had crazy eyes.
I don't really remember when he wrestled.
Oh, I
What,
do.
really?
Oh, I remember the Piper.
I remember.
No, but I'm saying he had that Piper's Pit, and it was like a talk show on the wrestling.
Yeah.
But he never really He never really wrestled.
You're right. My
was just
memories
always-
of
he
I
him
was-
remember him.
was much more of like a sideline guy than he
No,
was a
no,
wrestler.
but that's what I'm saying. Like
Right.
he's like a personality who was there.
Yeah.
But like he wasn't ever like Roddy Piper's fighting somebody for the championship belt. Like that never happened. He just had the couch.
My memories of him
and they'd go down
are
there.
much more like that, but I do remember him wrestling. But my memories of him as a performer were much more of him as a sideline
Like
guy.
from They Live.
But that was where I really fucking
That was
appreciated.
that, but that was
Right.
after wrestling.
When I saw
No, that was like during.
during
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
when I
He
saw
wrestled
that
at
movie,
I think
though,
WrestleMania 12 or 13. He fought Goldust in like a Hollywood backlot match.
Gold dust.
Hollywood backlot match.
And it was crazy. Like they took off chasing each other in cars and shit. It was crazy. He had a white Bronco.
That's awesome. Really?
Yeah, it was a white Bronco chasing a gold Cadillac.
Nice.
That was awesome.
But when I saw They Live, I was like, that's how a motherfucking wrestler becomes a celebrity. Like, and I bet you that is like some direct inspiration for The Rock.
Yeah, but you know what's weird is he didn't go much farther beyond that.
No, you're right.
He kind of faded out, and,
Yeah.
and like you never heard from him again.
You're right.
And then like The Rock came along, became ultra super famous, whatever.
But
But
that
Roddy
movie-
Piper was always around, like doing speaking things or signing. You know, like he was a celebrity, but you never saw him like in movies and shit after that.
But it makes me wonder why. Because that movie fucking rocks.
Yeah, I
he
mean,
probably
and
had.
it's still relevant in
It-
pop culture.
And it's still good. It holds up.
Yeah, it does.
That movie rocks.
What
dude.
movie?
They
They
Live.
Live.
I haven't seen it. Believe
Dude,
it or
all,
not.
never seen
have
it.
you
They
noticed that
Live?
almost
Oh,
all of John Carpenter's movies hold up?
They do.
If
Yeah.
you watch them now, they're still okay. It's still
Watch
pretty
The
good.
Thing now.
No, The Thing is still good.
Fucking awesome.
The Fog,
The Fog,
still good.
Awesome.
They
Original.
Live, still
The
good.
vampires.
No, all the remakes they tried to make of them suck. The new Thing sucks. The new Fog sucks.
Vampires.
But if you
Right.
watch the Halloween, the original,
Escape from L.A. is the only one that I can think of offhand.
That sucked.
That sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It
Escape
wasn't-
from New York still holds up.
Fuck yeah,
Right.
it does. Yes, it does.
You watch
Very
it
true.
again, you're like, it's still pretty
great.
good.
L.A.
Snake Plissken. No, I thought Escape from LA was terrible.
Yeah.
Escape from L.A. had a good soundtrack.
But
Yeah, it
that,
doesn't
but
say
that wasn't his old movies. It was like a newer.
Yeah, that's like a 98 or
Right.
something like that, 96.
90.
But he made a slew of movies, like I said, that all hold up.
Yeah.
I mean, like, dude, these movies still hold up. You watch them now. It's like
The soundtrack.
I can still watch The Thing.
Yeah, me
The
too.
Thing
Dude,
is
dude,
so
you know
good.
that he did the soundtrack for a lot of his movies.
Yeah.
Like he wrote the music
Yeah.
too, as well as made the movie.
The Halloween theme.
Yeah, The
Fog.
He
Thing.
did the theme.
all that shit.
Halloween.
Yeah,
Really? No?
he would make his own music.
He composed.
Yes.
Composed it.
Yes.
So is he the one who did the Captain Kirk mask?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So he's the
Halloween.
one.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's the one who kind of came up with that.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Not really. He didn't come up with it. It's just
Kinda
one,
just
one of the
there.
prop guys went to a store, found the mask, spray painted it white.
Oh, they spray painted it white. It wasn't
Yeah.
already white.
No.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, wow.
Yeah, they took it to spray painted it white.
But I mean, like he was the one who was like, someone did it and brought it to him. That was genius.
He's like, that looks
Yeah,
good.
He was like, yeah,
Fuck
that
it.
looks good.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah. They got a thing.
You paint it, he'll wear it.
Dude, I saw the wheels turning, man.
That was good.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He'll be probably one of my biggest fucks given. I mean, I might go above 10 for John Carpenter. He's not dead yet, is he?
No,
he's close to
he's
it.
close to it, but I don't think he's dead.
I'm trying to
yet.
think. There was somebody else
That died.
like that at that time that made a bunch of movies.
Wes Craven.
Yeah.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah. No. Yeah, he died. But I'm saying a lot of his movies kind of hold up too, if you watch it.
Well, like if you watch like the first Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah. No, that's what
yeah,
I'm saying.
Yeah.
that one's
It's
good.
good.
But everyone
The rest
after
of them
that
suck.
suck
Yeah.
dick.
They suck.
Bad.
So Dream Warriors.
Yeah, I just watched that the other day. I just watched it. the
So
other day.
bad, dude.
Yeah.
You remember Shocker?
Yeah.
He's like, go ahead and get over with. They put him in an electric chair.
That was a horrible.
Are you
movie.
doing this or not?
The first Scream, though. And that,
Have you ever seen the
Well,
movie?
He directed it, but he didn't write it.
Oh.
Have you ever seen the movie that fucking D. Schneider made?
Strangeland.
Yeah.
I
Hell
love
yeah.
Strangeland.
Hell yeah.
Such a good
Good
flick, dude.
premise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent premise.
And
Love
it
it.
holds up today too.
Yeah.
Especially with like Tinder and Grinder and all that
Yes.
stuff. Yeah.
That premise was good,
Yeah.
man.
It was really good.
That premise, though.
That premise.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's a movie they need to remake.
Yeah.
That and Brain Scan.
Oh, Brain Scan would be so fucking good.
I know. With today's technology,
Yes.
they can make Brain Scans.
Scanners.
So much better.
Scanners was good.
I said
Scanner Darkly. You guys ever see that one? That was a good one.
Yeah.
It all sounds like porn names to me.
They are.
Remember Videodrome?
Yeah. Videodrome.
James Woods.
Oh God.
I know. Dirty ass James Woods.
I bet they could do a good Lawnmower Man. Maybe.
You think James Woods would make a good lawnmower man?
Yeah.
Job.
Job.
Yeah.
The Lawnmower Man was pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
I
The
mean, I
first
think
one was
I
I'll
haven't
say-
watched it lately, so I couldn't say
Like all
it
that,
holds up.
all that like
It's not bad.
internet stuff or the virtual world. I think that could like it's saying we're talking about updating it.
They tried to do that with Tron and it sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that Tron sucked balls.
No, I'm saying the new Tron's terrible.
But if you go back and watch the old one, it doesn't really hold up either.
No, it doesn't.
No.
But the new one still sucked balls.
Still
It was
good,
bad.
but it doesn't hold up.
Well, Disney had a hold of it, didn't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it was a Disney movie back then
Yeah.
too.
Well, like the new Disney.
Yeah, the new Disney.
What are you talking about, Gun?
The new Disney that fired Gun.
I think
yeah.
that I
Yeah.
don't think that Guardians of the Galaxy. I think that there's a chance that it's
Just
not
gonna
as
die.
You
good. I mean, if you think
you
about it,
it's
that was his baby. He did. He made all of those. You know, he made both of them. He wrote both of them. It's gonna be hard.
Wrote his tweets 6 years before he ever
It's
even.
gonna be hard for them to fucking
I honestly don't think
do
so.
it.
I don't think so. Because the cast is so behind them.
And they already got a game plan. They gotta have a game
Yeah,
plan.
they
already.
have a game
Yeah.
plan
Got
for it.
to.
That's the fucking problem with
Yeah.
it though, is that they're taking this guy's idea and they're just going to
Mhm.
leech
Just gonna-
off
yep,
of it.
exactly.
No, they threw out his script. That's what I'm saying. They're not going to use his script either.
But they're going to leech off of the platform that he
premise.
built.
Sure, but I'm saying that doesn't mean that they can pull it off.
If the actors who support him support the new guy, then I worry.
But they don't because they said
right.
Bautista threatened to quit.
I'm with
And
you.
so did
that's,
Chris,
And
yeah.
that's where I'm saying if the new movie fails, it's probably because the cast isn't behind it.
Right.
Yeah.
They're just gonna be like, fuck it.
If the cast gets behind it,
It
then
sucks
we have a problem.
they were
Yeah.
good, so good.
They're gonna be.
Well, because like
Vin
the new
Diesel's gonna be
Deadpool,
like, I'm great.
the new Deadpool 2 was good, and the original guy left that movie. You know.
Oh, the original director left that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And then the second Deadpool was good.
Yeah, but they kept his work though.
Did they?
I think so.
But dude,
Like half
it's
of it.
Deadpool,
Yeah.
and it's Ryan Reynolds.
There's
playing
so many
Deadpool.
people that have
Yeah.
good ideas for that.
Yeah.
But there could be a lot of people that have good ideas about that's why I say it sucks for James Gunn because it's such a cemented IP
Yeah.
that somebody probably could come up with a good idea and roll with it.
Yeah,
But the cast has to be behind it.
yeah.
Did Kevin Smith ever announce what actually he was doing? Remember? Did you see the post that he was saying like, "Oh, I got this big news and
It's
I got all
it's
this
the Jay
money."
and Silent Bob reboot.
So is that exactly
That's
what
what
it
he's
is?
working on.
Yeah.
Reboot?
What it is?
It's cool.
What it is? It's the premise of Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. They're making a movie about Blunt Man and Chronic, but it's a reboot of that movie.
That's fucking.
And they have
Yeah.
to go to Hollywood and stop them from making the reboot
That's a
of
good
Blunt Man
idea.
and Chronic.
Yeah,
That's a
I
good
thought so
idea.
too.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
I
I'm with
think
it.
Kevin Smith was in his hospital bed like, fuck yeah. He's probably like getting ready to go into surgery. Like, if I die, this is going to make
This is
millions.
going down.
Yeah,
I'm still excited to see the Mallrats sequel.
Yeah.
But I heard.
Are they doing a TV show?
Yeah, I was gonna say they fucking totally did away with the movie, and they're gonna do like a TV series.
I don't see how Mallrats
I don't know.
can hold up.
I don't see how
Because kids
24
don't-
lasts as long as it did either. But
Kids don't hang out at the mall anymore.
no.
no, they might. But the thing is,
No,
they
it's
might
like the
include that.
Goldbergs, where it's like it's
The 80s, yeah.
nostalgia, man.
Yeah.
You know, like
If they do like
all
a-
the people that watch it are the kids that did hang out at the mall,
Yeah.
man. You know.
well, they could do an 80s or early 90s, I should say.
They did Everything
version.
Sucks, and that thing failed already. They canceled
they?
that.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't think the Mallrat
Yeah.
thing will work. I'm with you.
Yeah.
But I
Mallrats
could
doesn't
see him
hold up.
doing Jay and Silent Bob movie and it working.
Watch Mallrats again.
I fucking love Mallrats. Dude.
I do
Yeah,
too.
Mallrats is awesome now.
Yeah.
It is awesome.
You
Don't
still have
talk
my
spit.
copy of
I do have
Mallrats.
your copy. You told me not to give it back to you.
Yeah, you can go give it back to me.
Okay,
now.
I'll give it
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. I got your Game of Thrones.
Okay.
What are you saying? It doesn't
We'll do
hold
like
up?
the same time.
Yeah, because I'll know you, man. Same time, man. Same time.
You
It's
finally
like trading
watched Game
Pokemon
of
cards,
Thrones?
man.
No.
Yeah.
I watched some of it, and I'm actually
The new season.
I watched the new season with him, and I honestly, I'm waiting for the new season to come out so I can.
You didn't
I
go.
watched-
You didn't watch it from
watched.
the beginning.
I watched a couple from the beginning.
It's hard to go
But-
back and watch once you see how crazy shit gets.
Yeah.
And then you go to the beginning and it's slow and all that crazy shit isn't exactly happening because you have to wait till the end of the first season for really crazy shit to start
I
happening.
know, but still,
Yeah. And then second season
It's
slows
great.
down. But third season and on is where shit is just wild from start to finish.
I know, but
It's
Yeah.
like watching.
It's so good. I'm
there's
with
so
you.
much going on. You got to know what's going on.
Yeah.
It's like watching a porno.
And you've
and
already seen a shot.
Fast forwarding to the money shot at the end.
And then going back
And then you're like,
watch
you
it.
know what? I'm gonna go back and see how all this happened.
These are some good actors here.
It's hard. It's hard to go back and watch it.
Wait! What? She caught a Pete's?
I thought he was the plumber.
Wait! He came to fix the sink.
Yeah.
Did she pay for the pizza? I
Right.
want to go back and watch.
Right, I never saw any money change hands.
I think she just stiffed that guy with a tip.
Right.
Stiff.
Literally stiffed him.
Oh shit.
It was all an elaborate con to get free pizza.
Exactly. I mean, hey, if that's what the cost of pizza was,
I'd be
of-
delivering
a
pizza.
lot of people would be delivering pizza,
Yeah.
yeah, and ordering pizza.
What's that,
probably.
man? That dude's gonna get fired.
Keep
Like it took you an hour and a half to deliver that pizza,
40 minutes.
right? Or whatever I'm saying.
Sorry, boss. You know,
Right.
customer's always right. You know?
He's fucked if he works for Jimmy John's.
We
Tell
could
you
just
that.
do one position and end it. I mean, I had to do doggy style, and she had to ride me in reverse.
Right.
Like, do I get workman's comp for my jacked up knees now? Look at them, they're all rug burned and shit.
You're responsible for this.
I ain't got insurance on my knees, dog. All right, folks, that's going to be our time this week. thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you, Bruce Leonard,
Yeah.
for gracing us with your legendary presence.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Being here.
Thank you, Brad.
We love you, Bruce. We love you.
Feels good to be back.
It's good. It feels good to have you back.
I couldn't imagine the
yeah.
show going any better. This was a good one.
Yeah, this has been a good one. Of the people we've had recently, well, I mean, Bruce really isn't even a guest. He's like cemented in. He's a fixture. He's on location.
Friend of the show.
Yep.
Yeah. he is on vacation right now, folks. Hopefully one day we can have him back full time, and we won't have to have episodes like this where we only get him for one
Once.
night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or next time he comes in town, we'll do a show every night he's in town. Because let's face it,
You might get lucky. He might whip his dick out.
you never know.
I don't do that anymore.
There's a tape of that going around, you know.
That was the old Bruce.
I was in my youth.
Come on, man. He's not playing the hits.
In my ute.
Oh, he's playing the hits.
Fuck's he?
Oh yeah, he's definitely hitting it,
Yeah.
playing it. You know what I'm saying?
Keeping it flush.
Keeping it very
I know
close.
He's
you'll never let me forget
flushing.
that I told you.
Nope.
No.
He was like driving back up here, like, man, I so
They're
hope you
gonna
don't say
talk
anything
about
about
it.
whipping my dick
I didn't
out.
think about it till you said it outside. And then,
and
then I was like, oh no. I was like,
He
now he's not going to
remembers.
shut up about it.
Yeah. I was like thinking like on the way over here when he was following me, I was like, man, right when he gets out of that car, I'm like, Bruce, remember that time you whipped your dick out? Forgot
You
to do
did.
it.
You did.
Oh man.
But yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. Thank you, Bruce, for showing up. Thanks everybody for watching. And we had a lot of viewers tonight. I want to thank you
Appreciate
guys for
it.
that.
Yep,
Sorry
thank
for
you.
the technical difficulties. My house is haunted every time we talk about murder and death. The fucking power just goes out. I'm sorry.
I'll get my
Sandy
dad
Hook,
come
Bruce
over
Planet
and sit
TV.
with the ghost meter.
Yeah, we need that. We really do.
Check out the house.
Have him come by.
Infowars.tv, prisonplanet.com,
KYCB.com.
KYCB.com.
But yeah, you guys know where to find us. Go ahead and throw our links up there real quick, Dusty B.
And bam.
Yeah, there you go. We're on Facebook. We're on the Twitter. We're on Instagram. YouTube, which we're banned from right now, so
Yep.
fuck them. And the Snapchat that I never fuck with. So that reminds me, we need to have a little meeting when all this is over.
Do you fuck with the Snapchat?
No, I don't fuck with Snapchat at all. But thanks everybody for tuning in. Be sure to go to KYHBB.com, not only for our podcast, but other great podcasts that we do. We just started doing the Shit I Shouldn't Say podcast again. Go ahead and check them guys out. They're super funny. We did an episode this morning. I shared it on our Facebook page. Go watch it. Go check it out. It's good stuff. It'll probably be available for download on iTunes, Stitcher, all that stuff, probably in the coming week or so. But yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. KYHBB.com. Bruce Leonard forever.
See you, Bruce.
And
Alex Jones, never!